if he's all 18 types, if we want to be as legit as possible and not pretend like Game Freak will introduce stuff, the first idea is that maybe he's a normal type, because that's what Arceus is, and he wields all the typings.
That is so lame.
That is extremely lame.
I do not want Terrapagos to be a normal type.
But so he would be a normal type, but he would have like the kind of ability I said where he would get a buff on any type he uses.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
So with the normal type, right, do you look at it as an element, or do you look at it as like it's just nothing?
It's a mix of both. It's because all the origin like Pokemon, like Jigglypuff, Kangaskhan, all of them, like when you see them in a Pokemon card, right? It's I think it's called colorless energy.
Yeah, so that's what I think
So it's
too.
almost like it lacks
I think originally it was just a basic. It just meant basic.
basic, like it's not even supposed to be. Because think about it, what were the Pokemon? Meowth, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff. The only ones that were like somewhat fancy were Kangaskhan and Chansey, but there were not that many. Like
Yeah, I
normal
think those
types.
just existed to show they're strong ones of that type.
Yeah, but even though they weren't even considered that.
But
way.
I agree with that, because that's also why they're not super effective on anything. It's like they're just as normal as possible.
Yeah, but there was something that the fact that they can't get hit by ghost moves.
Yeah, I think that's a play on like a human and then a ghost. They can't touch each other.
Oh, that makes sense.
I feel like that's
That
what
would
it
make
is.
total sense. Sorry.
I think originally normal was basic, but then eventually they made a typing that almost was its own element as well.
Mhm.
So there's a couple moves in the game where
Normal is good.
it kind of gives us more of an idea of what normal could be. So there's 3 moves. It's called Burn Up, Roost, and then like Double Shock or something. There are moves where you're like using up your typing. So Burn Up, think of like Moltres. He throws all this fire at you and he loses the typing. So it becomes pure flying.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. You know Roost. With Roost, I think a bird eats its feathers, so it loses its flying typing. If you're a pure flying type and you use Roost, what type do you think you become?
I'd assume normal.
Right. So that's you thinking normal is basic, right?
That's exactly like, I guess you got the logic there. Because if it lost its typing, what does it become normal? I mean, it'd be so weird if something lost its typing, it became a typing other than normal.
You become no type. You become a 19th type. You become something called typeless, where you resist nothing, you are super effective on nothing, and you get stabbed on
Is
nothing.
that real? But that only would work if he
only has one typing. Yeah.
So if he had 2,
he reverts to the other one. So typeless, there's one move that kind of is typeless, which is Struggle. And Struggle hits ghost types and Wonder Guard Pokemon.
Oh, I never thought about Struggle before.
Does normal damage to steel types. So it's like